everyone. We're Small Town Needleworks. I'm Jade.
I'm Kim.
And this is Floss Tube number 88.
We're back home.
We're home. We had a
3-night spontaneous girls trip.
Yes.
Me, both my sisters, and Jade, if you watched last week.
Yeah, that was something else, huh?
Yeah, it was. We had some adventures.
So we went up there and we just the plan was to just be in the room, play games or whatever, like board games, and eat in for lunch and out for dinner, so nobody had to spend a lot of money. That didn't work. Breakfast was horrible. We didn't even eat we ate breakfast out every day. We ate lunch out every day. We ate dinner
Well,
out every day.
actually, I think we only ate twice a day.
Well, yeah, but it was like weird timing, I guess.
And then a big dessert.
Yeah, we had fat desserts. We had, one day we had Gigi's cupcakes, and then another day we had Cinnaholics, Cinnabon.
They're so good.
Gosh, next time, I got one like Mom got with cream cheese icing and cookie dough on top. I love cookie dough, and I love cinnamon rolls.
It's good together too. It's just
good
a lot.
together, but it is a lot. I had to eat like half and then half later. Next time, I think I'm just going to get them to slather it up in cream cheese icing, because that part was just delicious by itself.
It's all good.
Yeah, what else dessert do we have?
That's the only two, isn't it?
Well, I had sorbet.
Oh, yeah.
And we did have a caramel apple. We all kind of shared that.
I had one bite.
Yeah. It was good though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
We ate a lot. We ate at
Downtown Flavortown.
Downtown Flavortown, Sky Fieri's. We ate at this place that we really love called the Blue Moose. And where else did we eat? Oh, Johnny Carino's Italian Steakhouse, which is really good too.
They only have like one steak.
I didn't look for steak.
And they didn't have steak on pasta. I think it's just Italian restaurant. I don't.
It says steakhouse, does it not?
Yeah, but I think they had like one steak.
I don't know. I
was expecting like.
I don't go to an Italian restaurant looking for steak, but that's just me.
But Italian Steakhouse, I was wanting to get some sort of steak on top of my pasta, but they didn't have that option. But anyways, what we got was still delicious.
And way too much food.
Way too much food.
We could have shared and still had leftover.
Yep.
It was a lot.
But it was good. What else did we eat? Did we eat some? Oh, we ate at our normal restaurant going out. It's called the Red Rooster.
For breakfast. And we ate at the, what's that place called? The Apple Barn for breakfast one day. And that was really good too. So we had a good time. We went to see.
What was the third breakfast? I can't even remember.
Saturday, Sunday.
Apple Barn, Red Rooster. I don't know. It's unimportant, really, but I just can't remember.
That's gonna drive me crazy.
We'll think about it in a minute.
One night, Jade hooked her laptop up to the TV in the room, and we watched Meg. If you guys haven't seen it,
The Meg.
Is
it Meg? I think it's just Meg.
I don't know. It's about a giant shark.
Yeah.
Anyway, we watched that because I was the only one that hadn't seen it. And the next day, we went to their theater there in Pigeon Forge, because all movies all the time are $5. No matter what time you go, it's $5. And we seen Meg 2.
The Trench.
Yes. So
and it was fantastic.
It was. We went to the Jurassic Park boat ride.
Yeah.
Jurassic boat ride, jungle boat ride. That's what it's called.
I think it's Jurassic
jungle boat ride underneath.
Something like that.
It was, I mean, it wasn't geared toward adults. If you had kids, it'd be better. It wasn't
terrified. I was terrified because it
was dark in a lot of places.
Was dark, like real, like can't see your hand in front of your face dark, and I don't. That's not me. Not for me.
And our most eventful time was
we went to an escape room, and there was 5 options of what you could do. One was like asylum, haunted cabin, apocalypse, like, and 2 other ones. But I listed them off, and immediately I was like, Mom, like, I asked the 3 of them, I said, what do y'all want to do? Immediately Mom says haunted cabin.
Because I love scary stuff.
And,
why
like,
wouldn't I? It's the only time I've never done the escape room before. The only one of us that had done escape room before is her.
And it was a little dark in the one that I did before, I think, but this one was like pitch black. You literally had this little tiny wimpy flashlight and then a UV light eventually, but it was...
Yes, and a lot of times they had you turn out all the lights except for your tiny little black light, and there was only one.
We're not going to spoil it for anybody who will do it, but there was an object that was large and in charge. Still, we were the only 4 people in there. It had up to 8 people, but nobody else.
We should tell them about what it is so they can look out for it. It's dangerous.
We're not going to tell them how to get in there and stuff.
No, you don't have to tell them that part.
There's 2 rooms. In the second room, there is a like cast iron steel
old
rickety
stove like you would cook on with wood.
The lid was open and there was
like
wood.
This kind of lid, like your oven would come down, shin height.
So Mom, for some reason, wasn't using the flashlight very well. And
I tripped over it not once.
Not
twice. But the 3rd time, I nailed it with everything I had with my leg.
Because I was like, go write something on this over here. And she like
and we
got
were running
up
out of time. It was like 10 minutes till the time was out.
Yeah.
So I went in a hurry and I nailed it. They said I moved the entire stove.
It was crooked after that.
It hurt so bad. I said every word I could possibly think of.
She did. It was all
and then
bad words.
And they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not okay. I think I just busted my leg open."
And she ended up bleeding, but we hold on, back up for just a second before we get to that part. So we she reacts, so she hits her leg right on the stove, like she hits her shin, and it's like right above ankle. And when she hit it, her reaction to it was to hit it again. So like she ran into the side of, like, okay, this is her ankle right here. She ran like into the side of it and hit like the side of her leg.
To get away
well, when she reacted, she like turned and then like hit it in the front as well. So she had this like whopping knot.
I still do.
And
so scraped my shin and the side of my leg. The side was bleeding, like running down. Oh, this is a funny part.
Yeah, this part is what I was laughing about. So she didn't have a Band-Aid. Nobody had a Band-Aid. And I was determined.
I had on light gray tennis shoes. They're fairly new. And I was like, I don't want blood to get on my tennis shoe. But Jay was still trying to solve the puzzle because we only had 10 minutes left. And I was like, I'm just going to sit right here in the corner. I'm not moving another inch till this is over because I'm not killing myself again.
So my aunt was like...
She goes, don't you have anything in your purse? And I was like, no. And she said, don't you have a maxi pad?
As you can imagine, in this haunted
and I was like, yes, dark, I do.
Her and I didn't even look. I didn't even see what was going on. I knew it was happening, but I was trying to get the room done and get us out of there. But
my sister
they're sitting in this corner of this dark room, and
I'm like shining the flashlight down there so she can see, and she's like opening up this pad, and she's like holding a maxi pad up on my leg. To stop the bleeding.
Oh my god, it's so fun. It was not funny for her in the moment, but
and
it's hilarious
when we got done, I just rolled it back up and put it in the thing and stuck it in my purse.
And then I figured it out, like, so this happened at like minute
6 minutes left.
Yeah, this happened at like minute 12, in between like minute 12 and 10, and we knew. And Mom sat down and was like, how long do we have left? Because she's bleeding. We had 10 minutes left. And then I was like determined. And then we ended up having 6 minutes left whenever I got the code and unlocked the door.
and the girl was like, oh yay, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I'm bleeding.
And she was like, oh my God, they had one camera in there, but it wasn't in the room that she got hurt. And, or at least not that I could see.
Oh, and you sign a waiver, of course, before you go in there.
Yeah. So, she was like, oh my God, I didn't know you were bleeding, or I would have brought you, like, if we would have went over there, they would have brought us something. But we were nearing the end, and I was like, we were trying to get it done and stuff. So she would have brought...
I didn't want to spoil it for everybody.
She did give us 2 Band-Aids, and we doctored her up before we went into the movie, so...
And then Jade comes everywhere prepared, so she had a...
at the
first
hotel.
aid kit at the hotel, so
I don't
we
know
got
why.
back there.
I meant to leave it in the car, because that's usually where it's in the car, you need it. But, yeah, no. So when we got back, I, like... scrub the devil out of it.
Oh my God, with an alcohol wipe, and I thought I was going to lose my mind. It burnt so bad.
But it was a steel stove, and I was like, have you had your tetanus shot? And she was like, no, and I'm not about to start now. And I was like, well, I better scrub the heck out of it. So I did.
And then she's scrubbing it, and I'm dying, and I'm going, oh! And my oldest sister's like, Kim, stop. People are going to think you're dying. And I was like, I am dying.
It's never a dull moment between the 3 of them, and then me included.
Anyway, I still have scabs and a big pump knot on my shin, and it's still sore, bruised, obviously.
The next day, she was very sore, and I, like, fed her some ibuprofen, or tried to, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She was not very...
We had a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah. But that was the funniest part, that whole...
Well,
I was like, funny in the moment.
I was like, it was all fun and games until it wasn't.
And I was like, Mom, she is the one that picked Haunted Cabin. And they have like levels, like 3 is like medium, and then like 5 is like the hardest they have.
We were in a 3.
We were in a 3, but you have to remember,
it was hard.
Puzzle wise, it was a level 3. So the puzzles weren't necessarily hard. It was just the fact that it was in pitch black. Like there was no light.
Except for your flashlights.
So you have to remember that.
Oh,
she told us that too. She was
and
like,
randomly, we're in the second room. Well, in the first room, I get the first little thing unlocked, and go to take the key out, and all of a sudden somebody goes bam, 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 and beats on the door, and I'm like, oh. And then we get in the other room, and like starts banging on the wall, pots and pans that start banging around. And we're all like...
Then they had the air compressor deal. I don't know what it was. It just, it's something that's loud and scares the piss out of you.
Like an air horn. Yeah. Oh my God.
But definitely recommend it. Just keep in mind that your ankles may not come out unharmed. Your shins. Ankles and shins, yeah. Shins, really, rather.
Yeah, it's above
it ended up being
definitely.
Like your shin.
The first 2
ankle.
times I tripped over it, it didn't hurt me. I just barely, I was like, oh man, went around it. But that time, it was.
She did it.
It was no holds barred.
All right.
Oh, one more thing we saw.
Oh yeah.
We were pulling out of the parking lot over by the Blue Moose restaurant and Gigi's. And we didn't realize that there was a store there that actually did this, but there was a guy walking in the parking lot to the trunk of his car, and he had a monkey on his shoulder.
So I took a picture. I asked him, I was like, can I take a picture?
Yeah.
And after I did that, we're like in the parking lot, and he's like, yeah, sure. So I took a picture of the monkey on his shoulder.
And we drove off.
We drove off, and I saw the sign, and it was like, get your picture taken with monkeys or something like that.
They probably charged for it in the store.
They definitely charged for it. I'm pretty sure it was one where you can like go in and get your picture made with it, but yeah, we just got it for free on the street.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So Jay will include all those pictures. Or are you going to do it here at the end?
I'll put them at the end. That way they can.
She's also going to.
We'll include I'll put this one at the beginning. A picture of the raccoon from
the craft fair. Yeah, on a leash.
You'll have to send the pictures to me.
Okay. Yep. So, anyway, sorry for those of you that don't like stories. I know there's a few. We can't help it,
Now we'll get to stitching. We didn't We really don't have a lot of stitching because of that.
I did a lot of stitching. Don't get me wrong. I did a lot, but it's on one project.
And I, with my finger situation,
I also did a lot on that one.
She started over from last week. She started over the one that I did, and then she got a pretty good chunk of it done. I've continued on it, and yeah, so. And
they're both for the market release. So today we're going to show you sneak peeks. I'm actually going to show you half of the pattern because I'm almost completely done with it. So I'm just going to show you half, and then we'll definitely show them next video next week. But if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you will see them probably on Monday, if not Tuesday.
I was going to say if not Tuesday.
If not Tuesday. Because we're going to have those done and fully finished by Monday, so we can email shops so they can see what we're going to be bringing to the needlework market.
Okay,
so
enough talking.
Hold on. So if you're interested, make sure you let your shops know to get these patterns from us at Needlework Marketplace online.
Yes.
The end of August 25th through 28th.
I gotta know what we're talking about, though.
I know. Let's go. Go.
Okay, so mine is, we're not saying the name, correct?
Right.
I'm sure they can probably guess, but.
Yeah, they probably know what that one is.
So I'll just show you the sleever that Mom got done.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yep, so I'm working on finishing it, already redone what I did last week, so y'all have seen that part if y'all were here last week, and then I'll be continuing on that part this weekend.
You'll probably know what this one says, but you won't know what the other half looks like
unless you're someone like me, because I didn't know what I said
until we send out the pictures. So anyway, here's this half. The other half is pretty different.
Yeah, it's some same elements, but completely different.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
So.
But it ain't long until we get it completely done and show y'all. So
it'll be done this weekend, and then we'll be posting early next week on social media. So if you want to see it then, make sure you follow us.
And then my finger, especially over the weekend, has been absolutely killing me. So I haven't done a whole lot of stitching. Mom got restarted on the one that I was doing. I did a little bit on it, and then I finished this one, and that's all I've got done. So it's just.
I'm glad you finished it.
Me too.
I love it.
It's the Country Cottage Kids Nutcracker. So I finally got it completely finished. I got like all the way done, was about to pack it up and realized I had left something out.
It's really cute.
Like 2-3 times, but I got it all done. So here it is.
I don't ever leave things out.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So, I love it, and I love the fabric that I did it on, and it's it was gifted to us, and it's Beige Ada by Zweigert, and I love it. It just feels good in your hand. It folds up nice and easy. I know not everybody folds theirs up, but it just makes my life a lot easier.
I like it too.
So that's all we're stitching, but
we need to show these two.
Okay, we will. So my finger update, I know I said on one of my comments that I would give an update. I have talked to the VA again. They put in a consult for orthopedics. Orthopedics canceled it without telling my doctor, and then my doctor didn't know, so I talked to him, and then back and forth. They ended up sending me, apparently at the VA, they do hand and face at plastics, so they referred me there. Can only go to Nashville or Murfreesboro, so now I'm waiting on community care to send me somewhere in Chattanooga. To
hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's to a actual hand center, so I'm hoping that you know, maybe there's not that much going on and they can get me in there fairly quickly and figure out what the heck's going on.
Because one of her other fingers started it.
It was over the weekend. It's been okay. It hadn't been like bad, but over the weekend when we were in Pigeon Forge, this finger started to do the same kind of thing into this knuckle. I don't know if that one was just maybe it was needing to pop or crack or something, but yeah, it's been all right, but this one still is jacked up. So there's that. I'm trying. So wait on the VA.
Yep. Jade's doing a lot of all the technical stuff, and I'm stitching my brains out.
Yeah.
To get ready for Needlework Market. And I just designed another small pattern this morning.
It's super cute.
So, hoping I can get it done. And if I'm like super fast and froggy, I might do another small one.
Yeah. So let's show. We got a little bit of Happy Mail when we were out of town. So we'll show that, and then we'll show the two other laces. So, do we want to say from who? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, make sure I didn't say anonymous.
No.
She sent us a card and said, "Thank you so much for the gift. Love your patterns and floss tube. So sorry for your loss of your loved one." And then
so sweet.
It's from Bonnie
Sheffer.
I'm pretty sure that's how we say it. So she sent us a little envelope with a few bits of goodies.
Did you show them the card?
Not yet. Well, there was junk in it, so not junk, but I didn't want to lift it up.
There's her card.
So this,
so cute.
She sent us, let's see, DMC 51 and DMC 107. They're both very pretty variegated flosses.
They are. I'm thinking I'm in my mind that pink and red. I'm like, Valentine's.
Yeah. But they're very pretty colors. And this 51 is similar to what I did my bookmark with.
Yeah.
I don't think it was DMC that she gave us at the retreat, but they're so pretty. And I love variegated floss. I just don't ever have a reason to use them. Then she sent us these little like little laser wood cutout things. So here. We can,
look at the owl. It's so cute.
We could use these on like embellishments on our projects and stuff. I'll show them that way so you can see. They're like laser cut out. There's a butterfly owl, a bird, and
a star. So cute. And then
she sent us stickers.
Very pretty stickers.
These are like sparkly butterflies.
And they're like 3D. Their wings like come up. So cute.
See that. And then these are a little bit 3D too. And they're flowers.
Yep. Very pretty.
Super pretty colors.
Thank you so much, Bonnie. We appreciate you. You'd never have to send us anything. No. We appreciate it, and it brightens our day.
We're always super excited, but we never. Anytime we get something, we're like, were we expecting this?
Yeah, we're like, did you order something?
So we're very thankful.
Thank you, thank you.
The kind words as well.
Yes, thank you so much for that. We appreciate you.
So I'm gonna show you something first. My mom's probably gonna kill me.
I told her nobody had to know because the pattern's right. I just made a flub.
Okay. So, Christmas movie stitch, right? So, she did this last year for Christmas, right? Okay.
Nobody's ever noticed.
Nobody has noticed, and she's probably had it done for a total of like 9 months. And we've been showing this. We showed it every week for 5 or 6 weeks. And never noticed it. But it was laying here, and I was like zoned out looking at it. And there's 2 stitches missing, like almost right beside each other, in the word stitch.
They probably won't even be able to see it.
In the C.
It's in the C.
Oh, you can totally see it. See it?
It's the 2 gray stitches that are missing.
So it looks like 2 white lines right there.
You know, it's whatever. You can't tell it from far off.
Not really.
See how pretty and perfect it looks?
She was like, you always notice stuff after I've got something finished. And I'm like, we've been looking at this for months now.
I mean, you totally, it's like,
That's
I
our
looked at it
model.
forever
This
until
is
she
our
told me
model.
exactly where it was. I know.
So it's the picture of it. We checked the pattern is correct.
Yeah, I just
on
didn't,
Etsy,
I missed
but
those 2
She
stitches.
just
I don't
missed
know
those
how.
two.
You know, it is what it is.
I just thought it was funny. Got to aggravate her.
We're going to show a couple of our previous releases. This was August, A Year in the Hoop. In case you haven't gotten that yet.
You still have like 2-3 weeks left in August.
It's in our Etsy shop. August, A Year in the Hoop. And then we have September, A Year in the Hoop with the sunflowers. I love it. I love this one. I love the color of fabric and everything we used. So cute. And then
A second.
this is Summer Window. And there'll be obviously an autumn and a winter.
Is it going to be autumn or fall?
And a spring, autumn.
Is that because technically that's what the season is?
Yep. So we did it on a magnet.
We did it
Jay
backwards.
did it.
Did it
So
backwards.
we can change them out.
Yeah. We're going to have to
But
put
it's-
smaller magnets, but I put magnets on the piece itself instead of little washers. It just, yeah. So.
But the concept is you're looking out the window. Obviously, the tree doesn't, I mean, the tree changes, obviously, because
But it's still there.
the tree's still there, but it changes with the seasons. The barn's still there.
The barn
Things
doesn't
around
change.
it, things that are planted, all change due to the season. But you get the drift. The barn and the tree are there, but things around it will change. But that's Summer Window.
Oh, we did.
All those are in our Etsy shop right now.
Along with all of the 4th of July things that Mom hasn't put away yet.
No. But Jay doesn't know this yet. But she's going to come early next week and we're going to put out fall decorations.
Like we ain't got 1,000,001 other things to do.
I know, but it's got to happen.
Have you been outside yet? Like lately?
I don't
Yeah.
care. I always
not
decorate in
fall yet.
August for fall. Because I love fall.
I would have already put up my Halloween, but you know.
You always end up putting your Halloween out as soon as I put my fall out.
I know. I
So
do.
you can't say anything.
I'm not. It ain't fall outside. I'm decorating for Halloween because I love Halloween.
I'm
Halloween
decorating
is a
for fall
day.
because I love fall. I'm willing it
Fall
to happen.
is a weather.
I bought 2 fall shirts while I was out in Pigeon Forge, and I was so excited because they're short sleeved and I can go ahead and start wearing them, and I'm just going to be all the fall vibes.
Did you ever wash the state the
I
part?
have not washed them
You
yet. No,
better
I
wash
hope I
that
didn't.
one. 'Cause she dripped something on it.
I really hope I
breakfast.
didn't wash that and dry it and forget about it. I don't think I did.
We'll have to check. Anywho,
Anyway, one of
Um,
them says, does it say fall vibes?
fall vibes. Yeah,
I can't remember what the other one says. It's somewhere around here.
I threw it in there. But yeah. Anyways, that's it.
Yep, is that all?
So we're crunching down. We've got about 2 weeks ish until the, what is it called?
Needlework Marketplace.
Litter.
Litter.
Needlework Marketplace. And if you're interested in having our paper patterns, please reach out to your shops, request, tell them that we're going to be there Monday or Tuesday of next week. If you are a shop or know people who are shopping, Monday or Tuesday, probably be more like Tuesday because we need to do things on Monday to prep for our email. But Tuesday we should be sending out that email to all of the shops. So there's like over 100 shops. That we'll be reaching out to, and then we'll be posting these 2 new ones, so y'all can see them. But keep in mind, they're not going to be available on Etsy like they usually are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're trying to do the
So if you want them
paper pattern first.
sooner, you'll have to get the paper pattern, or else it's going to be a while, because we have to give the shops, we don't have to, but we'll give the shops probably 30 days to sell them in paper form before we put them in our Etsy shop.
Yeah.
So, and they're really cute.
Yeah.
You just might want to get started on them.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've got another pattern, but it's all a matter of whether I can get it done or not.
You have to get started on this one.
No, I don't. That's not. Mm-mm.
I'm saying, if you wanted to do the one that you've shown, there's
This
a
one?
lot going on. So you need, for me,
Oh, yeah, that's
I would
true.
need to start ahead of time.
Yeah, this one
But
is the one
anyways.
she's talking about. It's quite a bit. On the other side, it's quite a bit.
So, anyways,
Anyway, thank you all. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy. Here, all Small Town Needleworks.
like the video,
Like the video, comment
wherever it's at.
what you're thinking. Please bear with us. I know it's probably kind of boring right now because we're not showing a lot of stitching because we're trying to get ready
And because of this, I don't want
for the marketplace.
to flip a bird.
And Jade's
but-
got a gimp finger, so
And I use this. This is the one that pushes the needle through and like I pick up. That's just how it is, and it just
yeah.
It's
But
been a
once
hard
Needlework
time.
Marketplace is over, we'll be able to stitch some other things and some
Yeah.
more things, and I won't be just focused on just a couple. So thanks for bearing with us. We're glad you guys keep coming back. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.